Hey, what's up guys? Mortarman here with the Next Gamer Network, Chief Content Officer, and today I want to talk to you about Grand Theft Auto 5 and copyright, uploading videos and that sort of stuff. Most of you know the video game came out on the 17th, much anticipated video title and or game title, and it's a really cool game. I bought it yesterday, and it's pretty fun so far. Anyway, let's get down to it. First off, as you know, in the past, the Rockstar Games, the game developer for Grand Theft Auto, the series, has been issuing match third-party content claims, and I'm sure there have been copyright claims in the past, most of which are for the music that you will find in the game that's played on the radio when you drive a car. Not so much the in-game music, but it's the third-party music that they don't own the rights to that's in the game. And when you know, a lot of the videos that are going to be done for Grand Theft Auto are going to be Let's Plays and walkthroughs mainly. And when you do those types of videos, you're either, you know, doing a commentary or not doing a commentary, but there's going to be cutscenes that are going to come up in the video when you're doing your missions, which is fine in most cases, but there's going to be instances when you're driving in a car and the radio is on and it's playing Tupac or, you know, or LL Cool J or Justin Bieber. I don't know. Justin Bieber might be on there, hell. But anyway, some of those, you know, real popular artists are going to be playing in the background, and that is definitely going to cause some concern. So what I have done so far is 2 days ago I sent an email to Take-Two Games, which is the copyright agent. They handle all the legal affairs for Rockstar Games. I haven't gotten a response back from them yet, and I also sent a email, the same email, to Rockstar Games, just so that I could get 100% confirmation from them what we can and cannot do as far as uploading this game, because I know there are already thousands and thousands and thousands of Grand Theft Auto videos already uploaded on YouTube. The thing is that what I always tell people when it comes to copyright and the YouTube community guidelines and things like that is, don't do what others do. Monkey see, monkey do is not going to work. Just because somebody else is doing it and their video is still up doesn't mean that you can do it, because there's always the chance of unforeseen circumstances on that particular user's channel, i.e. such as they have a license to use that content, they paid money for licensing, they could be sponsored by that company, or like most of the time, they just haven't gotten caught yet. So just because somebody else is doing it, please don't take it upon yourself to do it too. That's just good, smart advice. As far as uploading videos of this game, I'm going to share my screen with you in a moment and take you to the Rockstar Games website, and I'm going to show you some interesting stuff that I found on there. It's not as bad as it seems. From what I can tell, they're going to be fairly open to us uploading the game. We just have to follow certain guidelines. So I'll get to that in just a moment. But you know, if you guys get a match third-party content, it's not really a match third-party content claim. It's not really that big of a deal. However, if you continue to abuse copyright, then YouTube does and will have the right to terminate your channel without warning. Even though it's match third-party content, it's not really that big of a deal. But if it's excessive and it continues and continues, and you've got hundreds of videos with match third-party content, don't be surprised if your channel doesn't get terminated for copyright abuse. But the other one, the copyright strike, that's the one that you have to worry about, because that's a 6-month punishment. And when you get a copyright strike, you won't be able to live stream from your channel mainly. But you know, that just puts a damper on things. You certainly don't want a copyright strike, and if you get 3 of those, Or, if you get multiple copyright strikes within a 6-month period, then you could have your channel terminated then too, and have your YouTube privileges taken away, and you certainly don't want that. So all I'm saying is, I'm not trying to tell you what you can and cannot upload. That's not my job. What my job is, though, is to advise you guys on what you should and should not upload. If you have asked me questions about copyright and things like that, I'm here to answer you, and I'm here to help you with that stuff. But you do, as the owner of your channel, you do upload at your own risk. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys and advise you on, things like that. But it's not my job, or do I have the right to tell you what you can and cannot upload. All I can do is give you my opinion, but my opinion is based on fact, because I've done my research and I know what I'm talking about. So if you do ask me a question about copyright, there's a really good chance you're going to get the correct answer, and it'll be an unbiased answer. Well, anyway, let's get to the next part of the video. I'm going to show you. This is on the Rockstar Games website, and policy on posting copyrighted Rockstar Games material. This was last updated 5 days ago. And instead of reading all of this, I'm just going to read the question. It says, am I allowed to post game footage on YouTube or other websites? Can I use copyrighted material on fan sites if it is for non-commercial use and doesn't have spoilers? Okay, the first paragraph, it says, generally, Take-Two Interactive does not object to fans using material for non-commercial uses. And when it says non-commercial, they mean that you're doesn't really have a whole lot to do with money. It has more to do with where and what you're doing with the video. If you're uploading it on YouTube and it's, you're sharing digital media that you don't own the rights to, that's considered non-commercial. I mean, that's considered, that's still considered commercial use. So non-commercial use would be like you kept the video on your phone or on your iPad, you shared it with your friends and family or on Facebook or something like that, and you didn't upload it to YouTube. That's non-commercial. It's basically for private use. A lot of people get that mixed up. Commercial being, oh, I didn't monetize it, so it's not commercial use. Hell no, it's still commercial use because you uploaded it, on YouTube or some other public site. So anyway, generally Take-Two Interactive does not object to fans using materials for non-commercial uses, which would be private use, in a manner which does not intentionally spoil the plot for others. Non-commercial means that you don't sell site membership or use the materials to promote or promote a product you sell on the site, like a shirt or wallpaper. Take-Two Interactive does reserve the right to have its copyrighted material taken down at any time. If you have further questions or concerns, please contact copyright@take2games.com. I suggest sending an email to them if you have other questions until I speak to them myself, but it wouldn't hurt to just go ahead and shoot them an email. My experience with sending emails to these big companies is usually it's pretty good. They normally respond to me within a week, if not sooner, and you don't have to be a big-time YouTuber and you don't have to be famous. Just, write out an email, make it sound professional, and send it to them, and you should get a response. I don't think it really matters who you are. It's how you address the issue and how you write your email. Second paragraph, we're happy for fans to upload footage of their gameplay. We love seeing machinima from our games and even share some of it with our fans on our Rockstar Newswire from time to time. We do have just a few guidelines that we ask you to follow if you're going to post or stream on video sharing sites. To make our position on this subject easier to understand, we have put together a list of content that is posted would result in a takedown notice. So listen up closely, guys. It says pre-release footage. No pre-release leaked footage of any kind. And this is not just pertaining to GTA 5. This is pertaining to Rockstar Games in general. Any posting of in-game footage from leaked copies of the game prior to its official release date will be taken down, regardless of how the game was obtained. This includes early unboxing videos. So an unboxing, that's interesting because it's nothing to do with playing the game. That's just an unboxing. They might have something in the box, like a code or a poster or something like that could be considered a spoiler. So I imagine that that's part of it, and maybe the artwork that's on the box is that's actually trademarked and copyrighted as well. So I'm not saying that if you do an unboxing and show the artwork or something, that's going to get you a copyright strike. That's not at all it. I'm just talking about as a spoiler and things like that. And plus, you couldn't reproduce and distribute that artwork anyway, so that's why it's copyrighted. Spoilers: posting video showing the ending of the game, pure cutscenes, or any other big reveal in the story. It's okay to show cutscenes as part of a larger playthrough or in a narrated Let's Play type video, but isolated videos of the game's cinematics will be removed. So if you do a walkthrough of this game and you don't speak a word during the whole entire game, that video is probably going to be taken down. Let's Plays, walkthroughs, whatever you want to call them. You need to say something in your video, some kind of commentary. Speak about the game, your opinion, your reactions, your emotions. Narrate it in some form, and you'll be fine. That makes it yours. That kind of personalizes it. Let's see. If you are unsure if what you want to post is considered a spoiler, please contact copyright@take2games.com, as mentioned above, and describe exactly what scene you are wondering about and in what context the scene would appear. In-game entertainment. Things like TV shows and comedy performances in Grand Theft Auto, that's speaking about Grand Theft Auto 4, or the silent movies in Red Dead Redemption, which is old and been out for a long time. We prefer fans to experience these in the context of the game's world. So any posting of these in isolation will be flagged for removal. So basically they're saying they don't want that out there on the internet. They want fans to experience that themselves in person when they play the game. And I'm sure the same would apply for GTA 5. Like I said, this was updated 5 days ago. Lastly, we do reserve the right to remove content we find objectionable on a case-by-case basis and to change our policy from time to time. But we do promise that if there is anything we do change, we will make sure to let you know. One thing you have to understand about copyright and the way that YouTube works, there's what they call the content verification program, and that's for copyright owners to apply and fill out an application. They submit it to YouTube. It's basically saying, hey, I created this content. I'm the legal copyright owner of this content. Would you please let me know if some YouTuber is uploading my content so that I can take a look at it and I can make a decision as to whether I want to give them a copyright strike or a copyright claim, or if I want to give them a match third-party claim, or something to that effect. Would you please let me know about it? And that's what they do. YouTube doesn't have the right to give you a copyright strike for something that they don't own the rights to. So just because it's on the YouTube website doesn't mean YouTube's going to get you a copyright strike. You won't ever get a copyright strike that just says you have a copyright strike from YouTube. You'll have a copyright strike from Joe Blow's game company or something like that. It could be Activision or Rockstar Games or some music company or BMG Music or something like that. So when a company owns rights to copyright to property, intellectual property or whatever, they can kind of shoot from the hip and do whatever they want to do. If you uploaded a video and on that day they don't really have a big deal, it's not a big deal to them, they don't have a problem with it, then you're going to get by with it. But if you catch them on a day where they're not digging the idea of their content being up on YouTube, well, then you get a copyright strike. So the best thing to do is just know the rules of YouTube in general. The YouTube community guidelines and terms of use. Take a few minutes and read over some of it. I know it's boring, but take a few minutes and read over some of that. And it might not hurt you to look up a little bit about copyright law, and things like that, to kind of know what your rights are as a producer, because on YouTube you are a producer, you are an editor. That's what you do. So it would behoove you to learn a little bit about that. Last thing on the in the video that I want to point out is this is also on Rockstar Games website, and what I did was I went to the bottom of the page from the home page and I clicked on legal. This is what I do when I need to find out information on how to contact a company. I look for, first I go to their website and I look for emails, phone numbers, addresses, names of people I can contact and so forth. I look for legal, copyright, things like that. Well, anyway, I found here that the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, or the DMCA, their address of the designated agent is Take-Two Interactive. That is the company that's their copyright agent, and it tells you their address is in New York and all that crap. It gives you their phone numbers, and it gives you their email address. It's somewhere. But anyway, we've already talked about their email address, which is copyright@take2games.com. There it is. Yeah, copyright@take2games.com. So this is who you would contact if you want to speak to them about copyright. I did call him. I talked to a guy, and he told me the best thing to do is send them an email. So that's what I did. Alright, well, that concludes the video. If you're uploading Grand Theft Auto 5, just upload responsibly. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, contact me on Skype, or send a private message to the Next Gamer Network channel, and I'll do the best I can to help you. But until I speak to them personally, I really don't have 100% of the information. But the information that I went over with you in this video from that website, I believe that to be pretty accurate. It is from their website, and it was only 5 days ago. My advice is play the game, enjoy it, upload your content, just mute the turn off the radio. I think the in-game music will be fine, because they probably at least own a limited license to that music, and it doesn't seem like they're going to have a big problem with the in-game music and in-game sound and cutscenes, as long as you're doing some type of narration. But when you're driving in a car or whatever, and or you're in a place of business, like you're in a strip club, or, well, don't go to the strip club and put that on, because the nudity is going to get you in trouble. But if you go into a shop or whatever on the map somewhere and there's music playing, a jukebox or whatever, don't upload that music. Mute that music to be safe, because if it's any popular music at all that you've ever heard of, it's licensed and protected under copyright, and that's most likely going to get you a match third-party content claim. Speaking of which, I uploaded my footage from Grand Theft Auto 5 earlier, and I kept having to turn the radio off, or what, it kept playing. I don't know, but I'm probably going to get a claim myself. I don't know. If I do, I'll probably just remove the video. It's not very good content or good quality. It's a video that was recorded from Twitch, and my stream kind of sucked. So anyway, I'm guilty right now of having a video up with some copyrighted material myself. But alright guys, I hope you found the video helpful. Contact me if you have any questions or need help with anything. I'm Mortarman with the Next Gamer Network. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and have a great day.